Hi, Michaela. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good actually.
That's great to hear. So I know we mentioned last session that this will be our final session out of the therapy, and I just want to start off with how are you feeling? I know we have came such a far way, and I want to ask you, like, do you have any questions from the last time we met?
No questions. I guess it's just kind of crazy. I remember trying to work up the courage to call you and schedule a session, and so it's like crazy that it's come to this point and feels like it was like just yesterday that I was trying to even get myself to go in the first place.
Yeah, I can definitely agree. I know, like I mentioned, we come far this like just from being to the here, like at the end, I can definitely see the difference from the first time you walked in to therapy, just being unsure of yourself and expressing the problems that you have been experiencing. So I think it's if I feel great, I'm sure you feel even better that we're at this ending point. But how does that make you feel like now that we're coming to an end? Like, is there any questions or concerns that you have with me?
Um, I don't think I have any questions or concerns. Um, I don't know. I guess just we'll see how it goes. I mean, I think I should be good on my own. I mean, I know we in the beginning had sessions like every week and then every other week and then once a month. So I think that was like a good kind of transition. So it's not just I'm all out on the real world by myself. So
No, yeah, definitely. Like you mentioned, just from going from week to every other week and every month, I think it's another example, like just so we won't feel like we're just letting you go and having no one to speak with. Um, but how do you see yourself like handling like the situations that we have talked about? I know you have gone through a couple of different experiences throughout your life. So how do you see yourself handling certain problems now that I won't be here to talk to you? I mean, I'll always be here if you want to come back again, but if you see yourself experiencing something, how do you feel like you're going to handle that?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't really have like a specific game plan for like what I'm gonna do, but I just think overall I'm in a better headspace. I think I'm less anxious about my future than I was in the beginning. So I feel like I'm more like ready or like more prepared to handle hard things. Whereas like when I felt like I wasn't in a good headspace, I feel like anything hard, like my world would just come crashing down. Whereas now I feel like mentally I'm like stable enough, I guess, in the moment that like I could handle something hard and it wouldn't just like make me crumble, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, that does make sense. And just moving forward, if you can give yourself a couple goals, what are some goals that you think you want to set for yourself?
I guess just staying on top of things. I think that's my key and not letting things go too far. Like staying on top of keeping my spaces organized, my room, my car, keeping on top of my homework because I feel like that's really when um, things all caught up to me was when I kind of let everything go. I was overwhelmed by everything, but also like my room was a mess and my car was a mess and like I was behind in my classes. And so I think just keeping up my habits and my routines so that it doesn't all pile up on me again.
Yeah, and I do remember that your education was something that you came in worried about, and you just expressed how, I mean, getting your master's is definitely something to be proud of, but how do you see yourself coping with that now? I know your semester's coming to an end. Like, how have you set yourself with time management and being able to manage your personal life and your internship and your school. So, how have you seen that as a goal for yourself now that we're coming to an end and that your semester's coming to an end?
Yeah. Um, I mean, it's still hard, but I think that I just came up with a good schedule and I have it all written out and laid out in front of me. So I feel like that is helpful to like visualize and have a step-by-step thing and I can cross it off. And then it feels like I'm accomplishing things because I get to like check it off the list. So I feel like that's really the key at the moment.
Yeah, and how you mentioned just scheduling, like it makes you manage your time efficiently and just being able to set a specific goal for you, even for that day, just by accomplishing a simple assignment. So I'm glad we have reached this point. And like I said, I'm always going to be here if you ever need someone to speak with. You have my contact information, and I'm just proud of the progress that we have done from the initial start to our ending point. So if there's no questions for me, I guess this is going to be our goodbye, but I hope that everything goes well, Michaela.
Yeah. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one. Take care.
You too.